Do you fancy yourself a cinematographer? Are you wondering how I got these shots? I have a secret. I became a drone pilot. No, not that kind. One that's small enough to fit in your pocket. This is the HOVERair ProMax, and I don't think I'm going to be able to go back from not using it. So what exactly is this terrifying little piece of space in science and physics? Well, it's a quadcopter with several default filming modes built into it, which is optimized for people who want to create vlogs. I did receive this HOVERair ProMax for free, but there was no agreement that I'd make a video about it, and I'm just going to share with you honestly what I thought about this thing. So just so you know, this is the flagship model, the Air Pro Max. It goes up to almost 400 feet AGL or above ground level. You can go out to about 1 kilometer with it. It has a return to home feature if it gets lost, and it can go up to a scary 26 miles per hour, which is insane. You cannot run away from it, which is absolutely terrifying when it actually starts following you. Alright, you're supposed to follow me. Alright. Don't kill me! No! No! Okay. It also has a side tracking feature, which is a little bit more advanced because you can't actually approach the camera to get it to land on your palm. You actually have to make sure you use a hand signal above your head so that it will come back, which I forgot and had to look it up while I was doing this test. Okay, that took a little longer than I thought it would. You could accomplish probably about 90% of the vlogging shots you need with just a few of these modes, including the bird's eye, which I really like the look of when it rotates. I don't know how to get it back down. Oh, there it goes. Come to Papa. Come to Father Danny. There we go. And the zoom out feature, which is just great for an establishing shot and to get everyone excited about where you're at. I've got this shot set up to zoom out to the max setting, which is 100 feet. One of the things I do find a little annoying is that the camera automatically starts and stops recording for you on these shots when, as a full-time editor, I would prefer to edit it all myself so I have every little ounce of performance. But this could be really good if you are just quickly trying to upload something. Just like that. Look at how simple that is. It's worth mentioning you can review footage in the field, though it's not perfect, but you can also download the footage onto your phone direct from the drone. Once you've done a few reps with prefabricated shots in the app, it'll eventually let you use manual control so you can fully control the drone with your cell phone as a remote. This is where the 393 feet of altitude and almost 1 kilometer of range are critical. I flew it out to this tree in the middle of this frisbee course, and as soon as I passed behind the tree though, it lost link. Yep, the tree just made it lose link. Let's see if I get to return.
Returning to the home
All right,
point.
we're gonna try. The only problem is the return to home feature is not super precise, and if you start your mission by a tree, it's very likely it'll fly into the tree unless you stop it. Coming back. There it goes. Okay, that's not where it's supposed to go. So don't be around trees when you do a return to home. Being a little concerned about this, I got this stool to represent the return to home point for the drone. It was usually within 1 meter to about 5 meters off at the most. By the way, this is the 8K footage, and this is the 4K footage. The 8K is definitely much sharper than the 4K, but the quality of the pixels I wouldn't say is that much better. And once you zoom out, I don't really see a significant difference to be shooting in 8K all the time. Maybe just for archivability. One of the high points of the Hover is you don't need your phone to do most of the shots. The phone is really there to tweak those shots for altitudes and how close you want it to follow. The proprietary HEM technology protects the fans, and I could not break it after trying with the little sample they gave me in the box. And I absolutely love that it just lands in your palm. It's very user-friendly for a beginner. You'd rightly be concerned about the noise of this drone, but for recording audio, they actually have an algorithm that cancels out most of the noise of the drone, and it works surprisingly well. So this is extreme noise cancellation. I'm just talking pretty much a conversation over here. And here's if I get really loud. This is how I'm talking, if that sounds any better. The only caveat is you need to download it via your phone to sync the audio to the video, and then onto your computer. Overall, I couldn't be more pleased with the performance of this drone, but another thing to keep in mind when you get these drones is there is a lot of rules in federal aviation airspace that you should study up on. If you're going to be just a recreational flyer, you still have to take a test, the trust test. It's pretty simple, it doesn't cost anything, but it's required of you to fly it just for fun anywhere. And if you actually want to do commercial work like architectural work or pretty much anything, you need to get a Part 107 test, which is for commercial pilots. It takes substantial study, and it does cost money to take the test. You don't necessarily have to get into that when you're getting this drone initially, but that is something to keep in mind. Federal airspace is complicated, and local jurisdiction laws can also heavily dictate where you fly these things. But the drone itself, amazing. And if you're a vlogger and you want to up your game, this is kind of a no-brainer. It's really not that expensive for the quality of the shots you're getting, and I think the level of engagement you'll get from just the sheer dynamic nature of what this thing can do. So let me know if you made it to the end. If you made it to the end, you get a little drone pilot star for being here. Let me know if you like this. You may start seeing it in the rest of my YouTube videos as I start to incorporate it. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for being here. Come to Papa. Come to Father Danny. Come on. You can land. There we go.